The Mayhem on Twitch event is live now in Borderlands 3 and it's way more than just a Twitch event. It's totally worth checking out thanks to increased Anointed drops on the Mayhem mode and way more. I will tell you everything you need to know in this video. Would be awesome if you could leave a like on the video as it shows your support, and let's go. Yes, the event is live right now if you play the game with an online connection and have the hotfix applied. So just wait a little bit in the main menu to get it. Otherwise, you will see this pop-up notification in the options menu. And then just hit yes to get it. And then you can enjoy increased Anointed drops while playing in the Mayhem mode. And you, of course, activate the Mayhem mode on Sanctuary 3 and it unlocks after finishing the main story of the game. Gearbox noted that they increased the chance of these Anointed drops quite heavily, and I totally noticed that already. In one run, all my legendaries were, for example, Anointed. This does not happen all the time though, you will still see a lot of regular legendaries too, but you will totally see these extra perks on the drops way more often this week. And I think that the amount of legendaries that you will get is not increased, just the chance that the legendary that drops is an Anointed weapon. So yes, it will be really nice to farm many bosses on the Mayhem mode this week. And it's also nice for the new Bloody Harvest event that kicks off on October 24th. Because during that event we can expect special Anointed weapons that will help us against the terror debuff that the new haunted enemies will use. So we likely have an increased chance to get these new special weapons. It's kinda nice to see that overlap. I, by the way, made a big video on the Bloody Harvest event with everything you need to know. I will link to it at the end of this video for if you haven't watched it yet. But let's go back to Mayhem on Twitch because there's more going on. The Gearbox notes that they increased the XP gain on the Mayhem mode. It's not as much as playing offline, like there you get 900% of the normal XP. No, I did some calculations and it seems to be an increase of 16% on Mayhem mode 3. I first, for example, got 36,300 XP from the Agonizer, and now during this event you get 42,350. I also tried it with regular enemies on Athenas. First I would get 445 XP from a frontline commando, and now during this event I get a 519 XP, so also a 16% increase. It's not a lot, but just a nice extra for sure. Now the changes to the modifiers are more impactful. The biggest change is that the bullet reflect chance from the enemies went down from 30 to 5% on Mayhem 3. So the enemies have way less chance to reflect the bullets when this modifier is applied, thank God. I'm not sure if this is a permanent change, by the way, or if they will change it back after the event, because they really did this change based on feedback. So it would be weird to kinda change it back, but we will have to wait and see. Other changes are for the damage with all guns. Normally you would have a minus 50% on Mayhem 3, but now during this event it's minus 20%, so way less impactful. And I would totally recommend that you play on Mayhem 3 during this week if you did not do that before, because it is way easier now and will give you even more chance to get Anointed items. Normal bullets are now minus 35%, as we see in this image from Candy Justin on Reddit. I think before this it was minus 70%, and I think that the other modifiers are all the same, but totally if you noticed another change, then let me know in the comments down below. Overall, some really impactful changes, making the Mayhem mode way easier and giving more rewards in return. You see me, by the way, wrecking the enemies here on Mayhem 3 with my Shreddifier. I highlighted this assault rifle in my recent best weapon video, and I now got the plus 45% normal bullet damage and plus 50% assault rifle damage. So yes, that of course helps a lot, but even without these buffs, it's a very strong weapon. So I want this to be the weapon that I give away in this video, because I like to give away a weapon to you in every video. Just leave your PlayStation Network ID in the pinned comment under this video, like in a comment under the pinned comment, and I will pick a random winner and announce it in a future Borderlands video. Would of course be awesome if you are a subscriber of the channel before you participate. And I can sadly only do the giveaways on the PS4 because I play there. Arnold GF, by the way, won the Nerf grenade from my previous giveaway. I will send you a friend request and then the grenade. All the previous winners should now, by the way, have their weapon, so check your in-game mail. There is, by the way, more going on during this event, because if you watch a streamer on Twitch, then you will get extra prizes like the rare chest event win rate is now 100%. So that's a guaranteed win instead of the 25% chance that you had before. And the badass viewer events will now happen more often. So I think that this is where the chat can spawn a badass enemy in the map of the streamer. And then the voting period should be longer, so the badass should be even more of a challenge. And this is, by the way, a permanent change. So even after the event, this will still be the case. I really like stuff like this, and I totally think that more games will do it in the future, but the sad part is right now that it's only available when the streamer plays on the PC. That might change soon if the update with the Bloody Harvest event is the day 30 update, then it will also be implemented for the console, and then I will totally be live on Twitch too. But for now we will stick to YouTube, and we will, by the way, stream this Mayhem event as well, so totally keep it locked to the channel. You will receive a notification when the stream is live, and it should be very soon after this video uploads. Subscribe for everything Borderlands 3 if you haven't already, like this video to support the channel, and totally check out that previous video on the Bloody Harvest event with everything you need to know. You can watch it by clicking on the screen, and sadly no golden chest opening this time because we want to hop into this Mayhem event and go live on Twitch as soon as possible. So keep it locked to the channel for that. For now, we will speak to you next time, and goodbye.